What's up, Finn man? Sorry about being so late. I think I'm like 20 minutes late. I had some technical difficulties having to deal with webcam issues, and there's so many issues. What's up, your boy Greg? I got dates, so many dates for you guys. I got training camp dates. I got the ones that are open to the public. I got training camp date news. There's specifics. I got a lot to talk about, guys. So I'm gonna wait for everyone to get into the chat, and then we're gonna talk about it. What's up, Red? What's up, your boy Greg? What's up, Matt? What's up, Tony Vlogs? What's up, guys? I'm gonna wait for more people to get in. I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. What's up, Sean? Got a lot of stuff to talk about, so we're gonna hang out for however long you guys want to hang out. I'm free tonight. Damn, Doug, I was just watching Dan Marino Heights. What's up, D-Money? What's up, Dan, Chris, Kenneth, Chris again, Deshaun? What's up, guys? I was like trying to figure out my YouTube situation because again, I had some technical difficulties. I wanted to be live about 20 minutes earlier, and one of the things popped up was the Monday night game where we had AJ Feely as our quarterback facing the Patriots. I think we were 2-12 and they were 12-2, and we beat them. What's up, Leighton? Christopher, what's up, guys? What's up, Zay? What's up, bro? Excited for the season. Oh, I'm so excited for the season. If you guys notice, I hung my pictures back up. 1 and the 2. Hung them back up. And this time I have some like heavy-duty 50-pound hooks in this sucker. They ain't going nowhere. I was looking at the Miami Dolphins YouTube channel. Oh, I'm subscribed to them. What's up, Ryan? I made it out for work just in time. Nice. You know what, Ryan? In actuality, I didn't have technical difficulties. What happened was, I'm just going to move my camera down a little bit. What happened was I was waiting for you, Ryan. That's the truth. It's the truth. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Michael? Brandon, excited for another defense Miami Dolphins. I'm excited to see what this team can do. I'm very excited. I'm super pumped. Imagine Dolphins going to the Super Bowl and it's home. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. I'd be there. I'd do whatever it takes to get tickets to that game. What's up, Kenny? Off topic, one of the best games I've ever seen, Dan Marino against Peyton Manning. Dan had the late TD to Orlando Gadsden for the win. Someone tweeted that out, the image of it. Someone tweeted it out. I smell football too, guys. I smell football too. It's less than a month away, we get training camp. And then a little over a month, we get preseason football. Smell it. Smell it. Mara gave me a very early birthday gift. Red, what did she give you? Wall looking nice. Just got my dad the floating helmet for Father's Day. Thanks for the perfect gift idea. No problem, Leighton. I don't plug it in when I'm live streaming because I tend to put my elbow down. And when I put my elbow down, if it wobbles too much, bink, it sticks to the top. So, good evening, Roy. NFL Network played the 1994 Dolphins Patriot game. It was fun to watch. I love watching those old stuff, David. That's what they're doing now. This is the deadest part of the season. This is the part of the season that just makes you want to rip your eyes out. There's nothing to talk about. I find things to talk about. And then I got my Camp Battles series going. I got a special video for you guys tomorrow. It involves this man. So it's going to be a very good conversation. I want you guys to watch it and enjoy it. Best game was against the 85 Bears. Oh, that was a good game. That was a good game. All right, you guys want me to start? I'm going to start talking. We got 33 in here, 32. Again, it's the dead part of the season. You guys are probably all out doing things. Probably watch it later. So let's just start talking about what I want to talk about. Trenches with the story for the Fins. What game you going to this season? I'm trying to make it to the Eagles game. That's the game I'm really trying to make it to. So we know the camp dates, right? Camp dates, rookies are showing up 3 days earlier. They're showing up July 21st, and then the vets have to be there July 24th. I'm going to start telling you guys when you guys can go, because I got dates for when it's open to the public. July 25th is the first day that it's open to the public, and you guys can go. What's up, Josh? You guys can go to training camp. July 25th is the first day. So the 25th to the 28th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. You guys can go to those training camp days. Then July 30th to August 2nd, those days are open for you guys to go watch training camp. And then August 5th and 6th, again, open for you guys to go and watch. August 3rd, there will also be a scrimmage at the stadium. I think it's a 1 o'clock scrimmage. Let me double check this for you guys, and I give you the right information. What time the scrimmage is. Scrimmage. Give me a second. I'm looking it up. Did anyone read the article? 1 p.m. Scrimmage is August 3rd at Hard Rock Stadium at 1 p.m. You guys can go to that. And then we have the practice with the Buccaneers August 13th and August 14th. And then we have the game against the Bucs week 2 of preseason. So that's why we're doing the conjointed schedule with them. But here's the thing, guys. They have put a cap limit at how many people can go and watch training camp. And it's 2,000 people per day. So if you want to get to these games, you have to get there early. Not games, the training camp, to view it, you got to get there early because it's first come, first serve. It's free to go. You just got to get there. And it's 2,000 people per day. So the dates I told you, which I'll reiterate it again later on in the video because, well, hopefully we have some more people come in and they'll ask, hey, what are the dates, or what are you guys talking about? I will reiterate again the dates. It's July 25th to the 28th, July 30th to August 2nd, August 5th and August 6th, and then there's a scrimmage August 3rd, 1 p.m. at the stadium. So those are the dates that you guys can start to go to training camp. Again, I live in New Jersey. I can't go to training camp. I would be there every single one of the dates that I told you guys about at the butt crack of dawn, but I can't go there. So you guys go there and tell them, hey, subscribe to DouglieDoWrong. Get this guy to 10,000 subs. Make him the guy. That's what I say. My grandma gave me $50 MasterCard. Awesome, Red. Best game was Trenches. What game you going to? Answer that. Live streaming, like the stream guys. Yeah, give it a like. I love watching Doug Woodley when he played. Yeah, he was a very good player. I'm going to week 2 and week 7 and 15. I will definitely be going to the Giants and Jets game here. So if you guys are going to the MetLife takeover for the Jets, I will be at that game. And if you're going to the Giants one the week after, I will be at that game. So if you guys, any of you guys want to venture up to New Jersey, or if any of you guys live in the New Jersey area, I will go to those 2 games. And like I said, I'm trying my hardest to go to the December 1st game against the Eagles. Hello, Roy. I am Rodney. Where can we buy Dolphin outfits like hats and clothes besides the Dolphin store in Davie? Thank you. Rodney, you can, I got a lot of my stuff. Like I got this hat on NFL Shop. I get a lot of my stuff on NFL Shop. They have a lot of sales and stuff. So I say go check out NFL Shop. So I have a question for you. All right, Josh. What ex-player do you feel should be in the Hall of Fame for the Dolphins that is not yet? Josh, are you leading me up to something that is being talked about, Josh? Because I got a name. So what ex-player do you feel that should be in the Hall of Fame for the Dolphins that isn't yet? His initials are ZT. What's up, Jews? 1440. Zach Thomas. It's Zach Thomas. And the fact that Zach Thomas isn't in the Hall of Fame already is just it's criminal. I know there's a comparison between him and Brian Urlacher, and I know that it's stupid because of you look at their stats, right? Zach Thomas has never been to a Super Bowl. Brian Urlacher's been to 1 Super Bowl, and he lost to the Colts. I honestly think it shouldn't be like, all right, put Brian Urlacher in first ballot, whatever. The next year, Zach Thomas should have went in. Like the fact that he's not in already is just, it's stupid. Anyone read the article from GMF? What Gilbrandt had to say about Brian Flores and how he can improve one of the Dolphins' defensive players. Brian, no, he didn't. Tweet that to me. And I'll read it, and I'll make a video about it. Do you have a Discord? No, Red, but I'm thinking of making a Discord, and I'm going to name it DouglieDoWrong, and I'm going to have all you guys join the Discord. That's what I'm thinking. What are your expectations for preseason? How much do we show as far as scheme on defense? Sean Smith, excellent question. I'm so excited for preseason. Hold on a second. I need to remember when the first preseason game is. But yeah, I'm super pumped for preseason. I don't think Brian Flores is going to show anything on preseason. I honestly think he's going to keep it to close to the chest. Like, I honestly don't think he's going to show anything. I wish they had it like NFL. Stupid. Internet stupid. So August 8th is the first preseason game. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait, guys. I can't. I can't deal with it. August 8th, and to answer your question, Sean, I honestly don't think he'll show anything. I think he'll keep it extremely close to the chest. I don't think base defense, base offense, run the ball, throw out routes, go routes, curl routes, stop and go routes, just very handoff, zone running, just very simple. And then all of a sudden gets the Baltimore Ravens to like, whoa, what is this? That, my boys, is the Miami Dolphins. So I'm very excited. Very excited. August 8th against the Atlanta Falcons, 7:30. I'm going to be live streaming it. Not the game, but I will be hanging out. People say Richard Webb should be there and also Zach Thomas. Yeah, I agree with that, Josh. Zach Thomas all day. Who do you think, Doug, who do you think is our long-term Brandon? Doug, who do you think is our long-term success? You ask me what? Brandon, you got to reword that. Thomas was a beast. Zach Thomas should have gotten in before Brian Urlacher. I agree, but it's hot as balls, so I got some ice in my water. What's a Discord? A Discord is like a place where you guys can all hang out and have discussions, and it's online. You can use it on your phone. It's like a giant chat group that's open all the time, and you guys can talk and do all these things. I can go in there and ask you guys questions or get your guys' opinions, and it's like a 24/7 thing. It's pretty cool. Drew's Discord is an app that you can later talk to. Yeah. Oh, nifty. Fins Up Nation here. Join on Facebook. Fins Up Douglie. Let's get it. It's me. Yeah. Check them out, guys. Check them out. Check out Finsnatic, which Josh Ferris runs. Me and TD are talking to Josh about his radio show and potentially being a part of it for one of the days. We are working on that. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Great One, what's up, my dude? Hope you guys go check out Great One's video he posted today about the tight end camp battle. I'm not doing my tight end camp battle until I think next week. I think next week I'm doing running backs and tight ends. But go check out Great Ones. And then subscribe to his channel. What do you? Hello. It was good talking to you and TD today. Can't wait to get you guys on the show. Yes, exactly, Josh. I just talked about that. Great DN. Thanks, Red. When does training camp start? Training camp starts for the rookies July 21st, for the vets July 24th, and you guys can go see it on July 25th is the first day. It's open for the media. Do you feel we will see more Rosen in preseason than Fitz? Douglas. First off, I love the name. And yes, I honestly do. I don't think you'll see much of Fitz. Actually, don't be surprised with that third preseason game. It's literally the whole game is split in half, but I do think you'll see more of Fitz. Rosen, it's a very good question. Hi, what's up, Julian? Julian, you're the one who sent me that awesome package, right? That was in my video the other day. How come you have a midget merino jersey? It's signed in the one. It's signed. Can you see it? It's signed. So that's why I have that midget merino jersey. I think I just made my goddamn tripod crooked because you wanted to ask me a question. Yeah, it's signed. That's why I have it. Anything signed by Marino, I'm gonna hang it up. Are you kidding me? Wilson is ready. He said he will be the future of the past, so I'm hoping he is too. How much time do we give Rosen to become a leader before we look elsewhere? 3 years. But still look elsewhere while we have him. Don't not look elsewhere. I want Rosen to shine. That being said, I'm not sold on him being our franchise quarterback. Opinion, Leighton, it's a very good opinion. I don't disagree with you at all. Yeah, it's a very, very good opinion. If he's not the guy, we still have a very valuable backup. And then I hope he becomes the guy. Would be my perfect scenario. Is Josh Rosen is the next guy. Great one, no problem, my dude. Got to make that Discord, bro. I'm definitely gonna make the Discord. I'll probably make it tonight, and then again, follow me on Twitter, and then in the video tomorrow, I'll talk about the Discord until you guys have to join the Discord. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a Discord. I mean, it's sweet, but it's built for a wee man. Well, it's obviously not meant to wear. It's meant to display an autograph. Rosen is here to stay. Meeting Dan Marino, Caesars Palace, Las Vegas in August. Jay Scott, I'm very, very jealous of you. There's a reason we went Rosen over Haskins. Again, I didn't like Haskins. I didn't like his throwing motion. I'm not saying he's not going to be a great pro, but we'll see on Haskins. I wasn't sold. I could be wrong, but I wasn't sold. What's up, Midnight Rider? Do you play Madden on the Xbox One, Doug? Brandon, no. I have it on the PS4. My gamer tag is my name, DouglieDoWrong. I have it on the PS4. I like the PS4 controller better. It feels better in my hand, and I'm just used to it. I played I think the first game I got for my PS2 was Madden, and I've been playing Madden ever since. So I'm just so used to the Madden being played on the PS controller. So I played Madden on PlayStation. But if TD wants to challenge me to a game of Madden and he only has Xbox One, then I might just have to get a Madden 19 cheap as can be, hop on to the Xbox and spank them. Yeah. Well, Julian, thank you so much for the hat and the pillow. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to figure out how to put it here somewhere. Who do you think are the best wide receivers of all time? On the Dolphins or in general? If you're asking me in general who's the best wide receivers of all time, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss. And I think Jerry Rice is better than Randy Moss. So I think Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver of all time. That's what you're asking me. Love your name too. Hey man, we gotta stick together. Yeah, I was. Do it again. I didn't see it, JK. I picked the camera up. I messed my tripod up, Josh. That's what I've been saying. If Rosen doesn't make the cut, and we see enough where do we start next year in the first round? I know it's early, but if you had an opinion, it's me. I don't know, man. I'm not in the process of looking at draft prospects yet because the season even didn't start yet. So I don't know. I'm just gonna Tua. As of right now, I like Tua. Our defense will surprise teams this year. I really do think so. Jay Scott, could you see Drake turning into the overall #1 back of the Dolphins? Josh Ferris asked. If this offense runs that way, yes, I honestly do. I'm one of the guys that likes Kenyon Drake, and I'm one of the guys that thinks that he can really become something great. He was very underutilized under Adam Gase. So I honestly think, yes, him and Balaj, really nasty combo. If Rosen isn't the guy, we are set up for Tua. Not if you keep Fitzpatrick in, guys. Fitzpatrick's going to win you about 5-6 games on his own. What should I do with the $50? Red. I think you should go buy I don't know. What do you want? Who's your favorite special teams player on the Fins? Long snapper, Denny. Come on. But also, Wilkin, what? His name is now completely drawing a blank. He's our safety. He's our backup safety. He's a friggin' beast on special teams. Always getting there, getting tackles. His name's drawing a blank. Julian Davis should have been your dark horse to start opposite Xavier Howard. His struggles last year and the fact that Rowe is so comfortable with the Patriots defense and is as comfortable with Flores is why I put him there. Haskins Freed's under pressure just like Sam Darnold on the Jets. Yeah, he definitely does. I agree with you. You need to add me on PlayStation Network still. Yeah, I'm going to go on there and all you guys that have friend requested me, when you friend request me on PlayStation, say who you like. Don't say like, hey, this is John or whatever. Be like, hey, Fins up, so I know who you are because I get a lot. Walt Aikens, thank you, great one. Walt Aikens is a beast on special teams. Because I get like random like spam people trying to add me on PlayStation. I just ignore it. So when you add me on PlayStation, leave a little message saying, hey, Fins up, whatever, just so I know. Sega Genesis man in here. I played for Sega Genesis. I played Joe Montana Talk Football. Do you guys remember that one? Double D. The Dolphins are a dark horse team to play spoiled to a lot of teams. Polly King 305. I agree 100%. The Ravens are going to experience it first when they lose week 1. Jerry Rice, Larry Fitzgerald are 1 and 2 on my list. See, I like Larry Fitzgerald, but I don't think he's better than Randy Moss, Josh. That's right, Midnight Rider. I'm trying to like get all of your guys' questions in here. So I'm trying to like, I know I'm way behind. You guys are commenting now, but I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Most likely Rosen will be the starting quarterback. Okay, who is the best Dolphins receiver of all time? I'd have to look that up. My personal opinion, again, if you go by my personal opinion, it's who I've watched, and I love Chris Chambers. Chris Chambers is my favorite Dolphin of all time, but obviously he's not the best Dolphin wide receiver of all time. It's one of the Marx brothers. Okay, who, in my opinion, Bills have a squad and go push for a wild card spot. Allen is going to be the truth. I can't. I told, like, if you guys watch my Miami Dolphins 2018 reaction video, I know I'm going to start hating Josh Allen. He's going to be that pain in my ass. I'm sort of rooting towards Tua. Funny story. What is the funny story? The one time I tried to be a Dolphins draft pick, I wish, and be healthy, I seen a snake jump and scream like a girl, so now I'm sitting watching with a sprained ankle. Can't be worse than what I've had the past few years. Walt Aikens. I might be going to the training camp, so I'm excited for some autographs. Hopefully, yeah, dude. That's the best part. It's going to be hot, though. It's going to be really freaking hot. I won't be mad if the Fins go 2-14 as long as we win 2 against the Patriots. Did you see the article on PFF about Charles Harris? Yes, I did, Douglas. I retweeted it. Fair enough, Douglas. Walt Aikens, so much energy. Rosen will be the starter. Xavier Howard and TJ McDonald. Rice, Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones. Rice, Randy, Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones. Yeah. I agree with that list. Great one. I would like to get you on the show also one day if you would like. Yes, you guys get together. Let's do this big thing. And great one. If I do this podcast that I'm talking about, I want you to be on that as well. I'm still Jews. Are you doing a fantasy football league this year again? And if so, can I get in on it this year? Sean Smith, yes, I am, but I'm not going to announce it nor pick names to be in the fantasy league until August. Because I normally do the draft after the 4th preseason game. Have you seen anything from Rosen that would make it seem like he might be a success? Fins up. Yes, Ken. Ken, I have. His film study, you can really see his pocket presence, the timer in his head. He knows when to run. His arm strength. It's just the game needs to slow down for him, and then he's going to get it. So I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but he just needs a minute. Again, it's the 2nd year with his 5th offensive coordinator. But Rosen, yeah, I see it. Rosen is going to start week 6, whether we are 0-4 or 4-0. I don't know. I don't think if they're 4-0, they're going to pull Fitz. My Dolphins will be the team for 2020. Paul Warfield, that's another great wide receiver. I'm okay on Madden. Yeah, hit me up. Chris Chambers, Jarvis Landry. I'll hit you up on Twitter, my friend. Good. I hope you guys connect. Mark Clayton, buddy. Thank you. How does it feel to be the #1 Miami Dolphins YouTuber? I don't. Christopher, I don't think. Am I the number? I don't think I'm the #1 Dolphins YouTuber. I was on TD's stream the other day, or I was watching TD's stream when he played Great One on Madden. I was on there, and one guy, they were ranking Miami Dolphin YouTubers, and one guy ranked me in Great One the last. It was TD, K Flexen, and Dylan, I think Skaggs, and then it was me and Great One last. And I was like, I wanted to comment, but I was watching the video later on. It wasn't live. Oh no, it was live, and I wanted to comment, being like, Great One, apparently me and you aren't favorite with this guy. But then someone else, like, they all ranked them, so I don't know if I'm the best. I'll leave that up to you guys. But I don't like to think that I'm the best. Even when TD likes to say I'm the guy, I don't like to think I'm the guy. But obviously, really threw that ball. Let me in. Who are you asking? Let me in. If can do one draft over, drafting Randy Moss with Dan Marino or citing Drew Brees, I would take Drew Brees. If I could do that draft over, I would take Drew Brees, shake money, in a heartbeat. Miami Dolphins rocking 2020. What's up? Great One. Hey, shake. You guys having little conversations. So last time you do a video, you didn't answer my question, Doug. Can I ask it again? Josh, of course. I'm trying to get through all your guys' questions. Do you think you can vlog Finn's game this season? When I go, Julian, yes, I'm vlogging it 100%. Great One. Great analysis on Rosen. Thanks, Great One. I appreciate it. Do you believe quarterback pressure can be schemed in without a proper DN? It's me. It's going to be hard because then you're always going to lose potential coverage on blitzes and schemes and stuff, and then you also got to worry about mess ups on schemes. I don't think it's impossible, nor do I think it's not going to happen, nor be successful with this team, because again, I don't know what Flores is doing, but it will be hard. It's a very good question, though. It's a very good question. All right, let me get to Greg, because you just donated $20, and thank you very much, Greg. I greatly appreciate it. Do you think Raekwon McMillan and Jerome Baker can develop into an elite linebacking core? God bless MFer. God bless to you, MFer. Yeah, I do. And I honestly think with Flores, who played linebacker, can definitely help these two guys. Raekwon McMillan, he's at the end of the season, you could see he started to get it, and he started to play better. And I really, really like Raekwon McMillan. And I really, really like what Raekwon McMillan can do. So, yeah, I definitely do. I think Finn, I'm just going back up. I just wanted to thank Greg for the $20 donation because he's the best. And I just wanted to answer his question. Call me an MFer. He's what? How do I not answer a question? You call me an MFer. I love it. Greasy had good receivers, but he really threw the ball. Good running game. Yo, you got Zonka, and you're gonna it's like, I understand Ricky got overused, but like Jay Fiedler, you have Ricky and you're not gonna hand him the ball? Come on! I wish we had Ricky now. Do you think the linebackers can be next Killer Bees? Yeah. TD is the most passionate. I love TD. TD has so much passion. I get passionate, but I don't like to yell. I like to have conversations. Not saying, again, everyone has their opinion. Everyone has their preferences. Some people hate me. One guy, he mentioned in his live stream that he's going to collab with me, and one guy went, oh, he annoys me. I annoy some people. Some people don't subscribe to me because they don't like the way I like to have conversations, how energetic I am, how I like to throw humor in. Everyone has their opinion, and everyone has their preference. So, yeah. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm sorry. But I am who I am. Do you want some tacos just like Adam Gaze? Josh, did you ask your question that you were going to ask? TD's videos are long. Yeah, but he gives a lot of information in his videos. I'm late, but I'm here. What's up, Brian Grooms? You're the only Dolphin YouTuber we watch. Looking forward to your podcast. Thanks. I appreciate that. K Flexen is funny and entertaining. I'll give him that. K Flexen, that dude is awesome. Awesome dude. Mario, you're the best in my mind. Thank you, Mario. I like you and Flexen, like your videos and everybody. Okay, are you going to live stream Finns games this year? If they're on TV, Ken, yes, but normally I have to go to the bar, so not all of them. But you guys are getting a post and a pregame preview from me. Like, I don't think you're that bad. I rate you over Flexen. I don't rate. Just I don't. That's my response. It's okay. I annoy everyone. Great one. You don't annoy me. I think this is going to sound really weird, great one, but I honestly think that your podcast, when I listen to it, your voice is very soothing, and I can listen to you talk for like hours. And you just sit there and listen. Like, damn, all right. Like, you just have this way of talking that it's just smooth. There's nice transitions and everything, and you're not like, all right, get to the point. You're just like, yeah, I can listen to this guy. I like it. I would donate to you, but I have a mortgage, bro. I'll send you a package, bro. Christopher, you don't got to send me anything. You don't have to donate anything. The fact that you're here hanging out, I greatly appreciate it. You're the man. I only come to you for Dolphin news now. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. Do you think Bobby's a good fit for potential free safety? Drives me nuts thinking our safety situation is unsettled. I do, and I think that Bobby McCain going to free safety and Mika Fitzpatrick going to slot corner is going to really, really make this team better because he has thrived in the slot corner. So, yeah, I do. Yes, that was my question. I know you answered it last time. I just wanted to say it again. Oh, okay. Great one. I was upset when you drafted Daniel Jones in your Dolphins rebuild. Great one. You drafted Daniel Jones in your Great one. You have some explaining to do. Times have to show your wife. Oh, in the second round? All right. Guys, he did in the second round. It wasn't the first. He's not the Giants. Come on. Do you think when now let's just say Adam Gase is lining up, they are talking about X's and O, or is he lining up? I'm not even gonna finish that, David. I would send you some money, but I am poor painter. Tommy, don't send me money. Don't send me money. Ricky was awesome. Red, you might want to check that one. See if it was justified. Miami Dolphins have the best YouTubers, period. Thanks, Shake Money. Perfect response. We're all great. We all bring our different things. It's great. Ricky was MVP. Have you ever watched a Strong Opinion sports video on Josh Rosen? I think I have. Is the one you were talking about where he like breaks down Todd how he's going to be a good quarterback? Appreciate it, man. Had to be the best comment I ever had. Great one. It's the truth. I don't lie. Do you gamble on sports? If so, do you gamble on the Finns? Also, are you straight line guy? Do you buy points, parlay? What's your go-to bet? Christopher, I never bet on the Dolphins. I think it's a jinx. I am so superstitious. You guys have no idea how superstitious I am. I am incredibly superstitious. So I don't like to bet on the Dolphins because I feel like if I bet on them, I'm jinxing them, and if I don't bet on them, I don't like to bet on them. But when it comes to betting, sometimes I have to look at the spread and stuff. I'll talk more about that when the season comes. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that'll be another series I'll do during the season. You have great videos. Thanks. I can't even poppy video. Thank you. Whoever our slot receiver is this year is going to the Pro Bowl. Well, it's going to be Albert Wilson. Here's a real question. Do you think Ricky Williams was a bust, or do you think he was good enough for us overall when we had him? Josh. Here's my take on Ricky Williams, Josh. What's up, Brandon? Ricky Williams is one of the greatest running backs of all time. Now, there's a long list of great running backs. Barry Sanders, Sweetness. I named two, and my brain just shut off. But there's a long list of great running backs, and I think Ricky Williams is one of them. The whole stigma with him smoking weed and him being suspended for smoking weed, I think, is stupid. Dave Wanstead ran Ricky into the ground. ran them and ran them and ran them and ran them. I think one year Ricky Williams, I'm looking this shit up. Ricky Williams stats. I know one year it was just ridiculous. Ricky, the how many rushes? Like, are you kidding me? 392 rushing yards, rushing attempts. I'm sorry, 392 rushing attempts in 2003. 392 rushing attempts. Ran him into the ground, beat his body up, and not only take that aspect of it, but he had mental problems. And I'm not talking like I have mental problems. I have anxiety. And sometimes it takes over. And sometimes I completely shut down and I freak out and I have bad days. What's up, Cloud Life? But for Ricky, he was a great. If he was used properly and wasn't overrun and had another running back with him to take some of the load, and Dave Wanstead didn't think it was just on him, Ricky would be a Hall of Famer hands down. Can you sing the Dolphins theme song? Tommy asks. I'll word it. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air. We're on the ground. That's all you're getting out of me, Tommy. I'm not gonna actually sing for you guys. When we had Ricky, that's all we had. Exactly, Doug. If you can donate, if I could donate with a Target card, I would. Again, you don't have to donate nor send me anything. If you do send me stuff, I greatly appreciate it, and that's why I make a point to put it in the video, so I can show you how much support. Where do you rank Ricky Williams in an all-time Dolphins running back? To me personally, I have him above Zonka. I think he's #1. I think Zonka's #2. Yes, I got hyped about having him on the team. Do you think Wake will do with the Titans? How many games do you think Tannehill starts this year for the Titans? Josh, another great question. Josh, I say Wake does really well. I think he gets 9 sacks this year with the Titans, and I think Ryan Tannehill plays 6 games for the Titans. Mom is big Dolphins fan. She had me watching Mercury Morris, and I got hooked as well. It's a great person to watch and get hooked on. I got hooked on because of Marino. Ronnie Brown was a beast in the Wildcat. Yeah, that Wildcat. Name another great running back on the Fins. Got Morris, Zonka, Ricky Williams, Ronnie Brown. I'll give you those 4. There's a 5th. There was the one running back that he got into a car accident and died before he actually could really do anything. His name is just completely out of there. It's right out of my ears. I wouldn't bet on my favorite team. Don't want to jinx them. Exactly. I hate gimmicks. Jim Kick. There you go. Don't know Zonka a lot better than Ricky. Kent. I don't know. I think Ricky had more speed, and I think Ricky was a little bit more. Zonka was more punishing. Zonka was going to run you over and keep going, but I think Ricky had a little bit more speed. It was close 1-2, but that's my personal opinion. You can disagree. I'm always down for disagreeing. What government agency do you trust the most, Craig? What kind of question is that? To cheat, you can just put Zonka in at #1 fullback. All right, Christopher. That's actually a very good thing to do. There's Miami Dolphins can go back to the Orange Bowl and play good football. I know, right? A lot of people think that the Dolphins are cursed because of where their stadium is. I think we need a new team song. Remember when T-Pain covered the song? I hope you guys saw that I dribbled some water on myself. Losing it, guys. Reggie Bush was good. Reggie Bush was good. I love that Buffalo Bills game where he slid in the end zone after scoring that touchdown. All great running backs, but come on. Ricky, right? What's up, David? Reggie Bush was good with the Dolphins. He was. Ricky is my go-to jersey for always as of now. Yeah. If you guys ever want to get a jersey, get a Ricky jersey. Ricky's jersey is the Shiznit shoestring Jabbar. Heard the Dolphins are trading for Zion. He's like a basketball. I don't watch basketball. Dolphin song is from Houston Oilers. Yeah, it is, but we changed the words a little bit. And the Houston Oilers don't sing it anymore because of the Tennessee Titans. So it's ours now. He was swimming with the fish. Saints running back was trade for success. My favorite all-time Fins receiver, Clayton, McDuffie, Morris, Marshall, and if I might surprise some people with Gadsden. So, Wayne, you don't have Chris Chambers on there? Tony Nathan was the best running back Dolphins ever had. I don't know. Let me look at Tony Nathan's stats. Let's do that. Tony Nathan's stats. Career. 3,000. Hey, you're not being serious. Who said that? John. He never broke 1,000 yards. I like Brian Hartline too. Do I get that? Just see what I'm talking about? I ever tell you guys a story about when Brian Hartline retweeted me back? I lost my mind. Trace Armstrong, great player, but a real jerk in person. Never met him. Shake Money, thank you so much for the $2 donation, dude. Shout out to Jim Mandich, great player, commentator. Yeah, Mad Dog. I agree, 100%. Sammy Smith is up there too. Yeah, definitely. Devin Williams, Wes Welker broke out, but with the Pats. Ryan, I got stories for days. Had a toss-up between Chambers and Marshall. It was a tough out. See, I would just go with Chambers because Chambers was with the team longer and more dedicated, to our team. Ryan agreed. So I got two funny stories to tell you. The first one involves, what did you say? You said something. Someone said something, and I was like, I got a funny story about that. It's gone. Somebody said something on it. Oh, Brian Hartline. First story, Brian Hartline. I tweeted out, what is Brian Hartline doing right now? He should be playing football on a team. He then proceeded to retweet to me saying I'm actually coaching on Ohio State. I retired. Then I tweeted back. First off, I lost my mind that Brian Hartline tweeted at me. And I tweeted back, oh, I had no idea. You were so good. You were one of my favorite Dolphin wide receivers. Still wear your jersey, which I do. I thought you would have been on another team. He's like, no, I'm enjoying coaching and this, and that, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then I fangirled for a little bit. Second funny story. So first ever Miami Dolphins game I went to in Miami was against the Chiefs. I think it was like 2007. And it's the picture that I put up for Father's Day with me and my dad. And after the game, I wanted to, how they have the Mack trucks with the sides open? It's the shop outside of the stadium. And I was like, oh, I want to get a jersey. And that was the year that Wes Welker kicked a field goal, punted, kicked return, like he did everything. And I was like, I want a Wes Welker jersey. So I bought a Wes Welker jersey. That offseason, after that season, he got traded. And I was like, and that's why I don't buy jerseys for players that are on the team right now, because you never know what's going to happen. How do we start talking about running backs? Somebody asked me about, Josh asked me about Ricky Williams. And I started talking about running backs. Lucky Dream might do well this season. The Cleveland Browns better win more than 10 games. That's all I'm going to say. They better win more than 10 games. Ronnie Brown was good, especially in the Wildcat. He definitely was. Was he worth a second overall pick, though, or third overall pick? Second overall pick? I think it was second overall pick. Water by Chris Chambers and Randy McMichael. I love both. I love Randy. He was my favorite tight end. It's hard being a Fins fan living here in Kansas City. Can imagine. Mark Duper was the best receiver. How do you think Landry will do now with Odell on the Browns? Will there be enough balls to go around, Richard? No! And that's when drama starts happening, and that's when Odell starts kicking nets, and that's when Jarvis Landry starts fighting with the opposing team, and that's when Baker Mayfield has to try to calm everyone down, and Njoku's like, why aren't you throwing me the ball? And then this and that, and all that stuff happens, and then you have the running back who's suspended for the first 4 games because he kicked somebody in the head. And that Cleveland Browns team, everyone thinks is going to be so great. They're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're Super Bowl favorites. They're going to win 12 games this season. If they don't win 10 games minimum, their offseason is a complete failure, and their fans are going to lose their marbles. Favorite linebacker of mine whose career was way too short is Jonathan Offerdale. Oh, yeah, I remember him. Browns are dooms. What will our offensive philosophy be? Run first, check out line, short pass, West Coast, lots of misdirection, zone block, run blocking. I don't even know. And if you're about to ask me defense, it's even more like I don't even know. Let's create routes. Christopher. We'll find out when the preseason starts, or we'll find out when you guys go to training camp. And I start making my training camp videos. Rip to all the New York teams as well. Triple team OBJ, so Landry will be wide open with his slow ass. Pop up video. Do you remember that Titans game and the Texans game where he took a 5-yard pass from Tannehill and just he ain't that slow. Don't be surprised. Didn't we have Ronnie and Ricky on the same team? Yes, 2008. That's when we went to the playoffs, and that's when we used the Wildcat because we had Ronnie and Ricky. I think 10 games for the Browns is too low of a standard. They just can't be a wild card. They just can't be a wild card level playoff team, in my opinion, Rhino. I think 10 games for the Browns is too low. So what would your standard be? Who is going to get more passes thrown their way, Landry or Beckham? I honestly think it's going to be Landry because I think Beckham's going to get double covered, but I think at some point it's just going to throw it up to Beckham. Exactly, Browns have too many studs. Exactly, fins up, cheers. What's up, Mike D? Landry, but more touchdowns for Beckham. I think it's Super Bowl or bust over the next 2 years for the Browns. Yeah. Agreed, Randy Markmichael, best tight end for the Dolphins. I wouldn't say best, but he's one of my favorites because I got to watch him. Doug, what do you think about Devon Best? I miss Devon Best. I remember Devon Best was so good with us, and then he went to the Browns. Look what happened. $30 million in 2 receivers is insane. It's absolutely insane. Brian, what's up, my dude? Have been on for a while because of promotion, so I've been busy, very busy now. That's cool, Brian. How are you? How are things? Kent quote asks, Dougley, I know that I talk about old Finns, haven't seen anything good or great from Finns in years. Where do you think the no-name defense came from? I think the no-name defense came from the fact that the defense at the time was doing so great and was so dominant and was just performing so well on the field, and they didn't have big star names on that defense. So a lot of people would be like, so-and-so with the sack and this guy with the sack, and everyone would produce. So no one was this big, one guy had 13 sacks that season. One guy had 4 interceptions. It was all a bunch of no-names. I think that's where the name came from. Love the Brian Hartline story. Keep it going, Doug. Thanks, Spangler. For me, Nick O'Leary is underrated. I'm going to be talking about him in my tight end video, Samurai. Cleveland is a cluster. You need a good coaching staff and a strong team culture to be legit contenders. Cloud Life, I agree, and they have a rookie head coach, and I don't know if it's going to pan out for them. Daniel, thank you so very, very much for the $10 donation, dude. Greatly appreciate it. 6 of Rosen's 14 picks were timing/wrong read. One of the 14 picks was an inaccurate pass. Rosen has the arm. He just needs the time to learn the offense, and most importantly, have a clean pocket. Rip it, Rosen. Yeah, he needs that. He needs the offense around him to be an offense that he's comfortable in. All right, Jews 1440. Have a good night, my dude. This is what I'm talking about that Adam Gase did a lot. He would take players, and Burke, they would take players and be like, you're going to play in my offense and defense. We're not going to, this guy plays really good, man, he'll play zone. That's what they need to do with Josh Rosen. Whatever Josh Rosen is comfortable in, whatever offense works for him, that's what they should do. You know what I'm saying? But Daniel, thank you for the donation, and I agree with you. You think Rosen's going to start? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'll let you guys know middle of training camp, like after the third preseason game. I'm rooting for a fullback in your face heavy run offense. Me too. Tom Landry. No Name Defense was a group of great players that didn't boast. They never gave themselves a name. It was just players playing. Yep. Yeah, it's a No Name Defense was named that because before they hit, they would nobody, so to speak. All right, all is well. What's up, guys? What's with all the Browns talk? Let's focus on the growth of our young core, Brian says. Well, yeah, somebody asked the question, so I answer the question. Who? Old Noodle Arm Rosen? Christopher. I've seen some tape on him, and that dude does not have a noodle arm. I keep spilling water on myself. Obviously, I never learned how to friggin' drink. Greg, Sam Madison is Sam Madison. He is always and will be one of the greats. Greg. What did Greg say about Sam Madison? I'm going to have to scroll back. Sam Madison is in his prime, or Xavier Howard. Well, I already know what Sam Madison becomes and who he is, so Sam Madison. How wrong is it that Zach Thomas is not in the Hall of Fame? Extremely wrong. What's up, man? Do you think linebacker position? I'm going to do that video after tight ends. So next week is going to be running backs and tight ends. And then the week after is going to be linebackers. What's up, Desrat? Who remembers Cecily Collins and Lamar Smith? I remember Lamar Smith. Extreme example, Joe Montana didn't have a gun either. You must admit, Noodle Arm is a funny name, though. Of course. Anything involving the word noodle. What's your biggest sleeper player on the Dolphins roster, offense and defense? Biggest sleeper player on offense? Biggest sleeper player. You guys asked me this question last time. It's so hard for me to answer. Biggest sleeper player. Sleeper. I'm going to give you a deep sleeper. How about this? I'm going to give you a deep sleeper. Mark Walton on offense. He gets his shot, and if he makes the team, and if he's on the roster, and on defense, Rowe. I'm going to say Rowe as a deep sleeper. I keep forgetting about that guy. Ashton Smith was a good horse. Loved Lamar Smith. He was a truck. Hey, Doug, you're crazy. Zach has more Pro Bowls than Urlacher. Zach Thomas should be in the freaking Hall of Fame. What's the deal with how many beautiful Caitlin? I'm going to read that, Greg. I told you Miami Dolphins would be the team to beat in 2020. I didn't disagree. Preston Williams, you said? Yeah, but for people, see, Richard, this is why Preston Williams isn't a dark horse for me. Everyone's talking about Preston Williams. Everyone's expecting Preston Williams to make the team. Everyone's expecting Preston Williams to do something. And that's why I didn't say Preston Williams. Yes, the running back from the Canes. Imagine the D-line having Jason Taylor, Randy Starks, Paul Stoliai, and Cameron Wake. I'll one-up you. Jason Taylor, Tim Bowens, Randy Starks, Cam Wake. When are you getting your fantasy league going? Probably like after the third preseason game, I'm going to start to announce it. And then after the fourth preseason game will be the draft. Deep sleeper Parker. No, he is sleeping. You should watch NFL Network right now. Oh, I'm in my office, and then TV is all the way in another room, so I can't. Dolphins' best tight end all time: Keith Jackson, Randy McMichael, Charles Clay. I wouldn't say Charles Clay is the best tight end of all time for the Dolphins. Greg, I do love when you give me a hard time. It makes me laugh. Walton was a fourth rounder, though. Richard, he was a fourth rounder, but he got cut from his team. He has a ton of off the field issues, and he had to try out with the rookies to even make it to go to training camp. So he might have been a fourth rounder, but he's not Brian Hartline. He's not a Brian Hartline. He's not a Kenyon Drake. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He's literally right now, he's the third or fourth on the depth chart. Again, I'll talk about that next week, Monday. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand. Sounds good. I'm calling my spot. Let me jump on that fantasy league. Victor says, again, I'm gonna do 2 leagues. I did this last year, but again, for me to run 2 leagues, I need to take a spot in each of the leagues, which means that I have 9 spots open on both leagues, which means 18 people can get in the league, which means I'm going to draw 18 names. But there's 5,681 of you guys. Again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, help me get to 10,000. But there's a lot of you guys. So to pick 18 of you guys, I hope you guys don't get mad at me. But again, I'm going to ask you guys, hey, who wants to be in the league? And then when you say I'm in, then I'm going to pick you. So it's not going to be all 5,000 of you. Myles Gaskin, baller. Yeah, exactly. I think Myles Gaskin is ahead of Mark Walton on the depth chart. Can't believe you responded. Love your videos and keep up the amazing work. Question: do you believe in Santa Claus? Yes. Do you believe we would have became a dynasty if we had gotten Drew Brees instead of Dante Culpepper? That is the $5,000 question. I think things would have been different. I think the Saints would have went in a different direction. I think the Dolphins would have went in a different direction. Yeah, I do think things would have been really different because look at what Drew Brees became. Who do you think will be the better 55 on the Dolphins? Joey Porter during his year or Jerome Baker? That's a good question. Joey Porter, I'm going to say Joey Porter right now, but I have a lot of love and faith in Jerome Baker. What's up, Devil Dog? Just tuned in. What are we talking about? Well, we're just talking about a bunch of stuff right now. I'm answering a bunch of you guys' questions, but I'm going to reiterate my starting topic. I'm going to bring it up again for the people that have not been here from the beginning when I talked about it. What about Joe Rose and Bruce Hardy, good tight ends? Yeah. Michael was great, but Fasano was my favorite. Dude could catch anything. I loved Fasano, especially in 2008. That dude was like the reason one of the many reasons we made the playoffs and won the division. Offensive line will take until next year to really fill out. Yeah, right now we're seeing what we have with Reed, Dierter, and Isaiah Prince. So we're seeing. I was in last year. I hope I can get picked again this year. We'll find out. About Drew Brees, how do you draw a breeze? Like this. Mr. Sausage to you. Right? How do you draw a breeze? How do you draw a breeze? How do you draw a breeze? How you draw a breeze. This is how you draw a freaking breeze. This is how you draw a breeze. I'll show you how you draw a stupid breeze. You're going to get the stupidest picture I've ever drawn, and then I'm going to show you how you draw a breeze. That's how you draw a breeze. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are probably like, why do I follow this guy on YouTube? He's an idiot. But that's how you draw a breeze, Mr. Sausage to you. What's up, Alchemist 555? Joe Rose is one. You guys should give me a like for drawing that picture of a breeze. Come on, hit that like button. At least bring 50 likes for drawing a friggin' breeze. Should I get a Baker jersey red? No. Get a jersey of a player that's not on the team right now, or get Fitz's, Howard's, or Tunsil's. They messed up on Breeze. They also thought Marino was a druggie. That's why he fell so far. I think Mike Gesicki is going to be another Gronk. He did gain 15 pounds. Thank you guys for breaking 50 likes. I appreciate that. Taylor Hammer pork roll. Greg. That is Greg, Jersey. I'm in Jersey, right? North Jersey calls it Taylor Ham. South Jersey calls it pork roll. But pork roll is the brand name of Taylor Ham. So when you want ketchup, you don't say, hey, can you give me that Heinz? You say, can I have some ketchup? It's Taylor Ham. It's not pork roll. Get out of here. And Edouard Goulier was the best for us like 5 straight years. I loved Edouard. I loved him. And then he went to the friggin' Bears. I wouldn't say better than Jason Taylor, though. Franks and Beans. I like that name, though. It's a good name, Franks and Beans. Ogun was a really good player. Hot take, do you think Marino was a choker in the playoffs? No, because he won playoff games. he didn't have the things around him to continue his success. Drew Brees, best Drew Brees ever. Bye-bye, Mary Dolphins fan. I'm gone. All right, John Walker. I was 50. Woohoo! Ginkle. Van Ginkel's going to be really good. That's another name on defense to look out for. Is Flores as good as the analysts say he is? Belichick Jr. No. Now, what I'm saying no to is not that he's good. I'm saying no to Belichick Jr. I think Flores is different. Belichick is just. I used to do an impersonation of Belichick where he comes to the podium, right? Here's my impersonation of Belichick. He comes to the podium and he's like, and then someone's like, Belichick, what do you think about the way that Tom Brady played today? Tom Brady. He's Tom Brady. He played good. It's Tom Brady. Next, you. Do you think that Edelman's injury is going to be substantial for the rest of the season? We'll figure that out when he goes and meets with the doctors. That's Belichick. No, Brian Flores is better than Belichick. What's up, TD? Fins Talk in the chat. Everyone say what's up to TD. The GOAT is live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not the GOAT. I'm backing away. I'm not the GOAT. I'm leaving. I never listened to ads. They're never right. Exactly. Is it September yet? That's my birthday. September's my birthday. Alchemist555. Thank you so much for the $1 donation. September's my birthday. September 27th, which I think is a Friday. I don't play on my birthday. Flores has a personality. Exactly, guys. Flores has it's not my birthday today. It's September. Flores has a personality, and he's not so like rigid, and he's not so like crotchety and old. And the GOAT sucks on Madden. Victor, if you got skill, I have a league with 30 men. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Nabu because I can never say your name right. I'm interested in your league, and I'm going to email you. Do your damn job. I like that mentality though. Just do your job. That's essentially where the TNT sign came from in my mind. All right, Beth, catch you later. Is do your job. In again, what Brian Flores is doing is he's taking what he learned from the Patriots and just putting his own spin on it and implementing his own thing. So yeah, I think Brian Flores is going to be more successful than Belichick, and he won't have to cheat to do it. Cheaters. I don't think they deserved all 5 of their rings. One of them was the Tuck rule. One of them was Spygate. Another one was because the friggin' Atlanta Falcons didn't run the ball in all of the second half. And another ring was because the friggin' Seahawks didn't run the ball on the 2-yard line. Whoa, look at that. 4 rings were given to them. 1 ring they deserve. That's all I'm saying. I'm great, just chilling, tuning into DDW. Question, what has to happen for Rosen to start, TD asks. That's a very good question, TD. First off, how are you? I hope you didn't hear me smack talking to you before about playing you in Madden. I didn't mean it. I wasn't being serious, TD. I promise. But what has to happen for Rosen to start is he needs to beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick in training camp and preseason. Plain and simple. He needs to play better, perform better, and just overall take command of the offense. And if he does that, then there's no reason why he shouldn't start over Fitzpatrick. Just beat Fitzpatrick out in training camp and preseason, and you get the job. What do you think? Who do you think is going to be more successful in the league later on, Patty Mahomes or Baker Mayfield? I think I'm going to go with Patty Mahomes. I like that name, but I'm going to go with Patty Mahomes. I like Baker Mayfield. I wanted the Dolphins to draft Baker Mayfield. I didn't think he was going to go number 1. I thought there was potential chance for him to fall to us. But Baker Mayfield is cocky. He's good, but he's cocky, and you can see he's passionate. He gets angry, and I think that could backfire and get him in trouble. I don't know what he's like off the field. I don't know. I'm not even going to compare him to another off the field quarterback from the Browns. But yeah, I honestly think Patrick Mahomes. Also, he has Reed as his coach. Who does Baker Mayfield to have as his coach. He's probably going to have 900 coaches with the Cleveland Browns. Reed is a very, 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 very good quarterbacks coach. And he's the head coach. And he needs to beat him out in Madden 20. I play on PlayStation, though. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to buy 2 copies of Madden, you know? So it's going to be hard for me to play TD and Madden 20 on Xbox One when I play on PlayStation. Rosen will be fine. The guy has switched off schemes 3 times. Rosen is better than Mayfield. His ceiling is higher. I wouldn't go that far. When Baker feels lonely, do you think he's the inflatable doll? Jesus. Was it Marino cocky and brash? Different. It's different. Marino also was in a different decade. Again, I got a special video for you guys for playing for you guys tomorrow, so it kind of talks on that. Brian Flores is a great man, but I feel as though Gase would be an awesome defensive coordinator, better than Dick LeBeau. Gase, Greg? You think Gase would be an awesome defensive coordinator? He sat on the sidelines when the defense was on the field. When will we get all black jerseys? I don't think ever. I love it, though. You guys know how I feel about black. I love it, but I don't think they'll get it. See a sophomore slump from Baker? Kind of. I think people will have film on Baker, and people know what Baker's going to run. So, yeah. In this heat? What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. I don't think it'll ever happen. Madden TD versus DDW 100 to negative 72. How am I getting negative? TD. Ooh. I might get negative. Don't even use 72, man. That's a good year. It's gonna be a fun game. I don't know if I'm gonna do it when you're live. I gotta buy a copy of Madden 19 for Xbox One though, and I'll do it when you're live, so people can watch. And I'm not gonna watch your live stream and try to look at your plays. First off, I can't because I'm in my office and my Xbox is in my living room, which is literally down around the corner. Whereas in my office, I don't have my Xbox, so I can't cheat. All right. By the way, I'm the only Greg in this chat here who's stealing my shine. We need clashing colors, make deep. Did you guys just see my freaking wallpaper change? This does it. And I don't know how to keep both the wallpapers the same. And back to the Dolphin schedule. What week does Preston Williams start? I say week 4, Richard. I don't think he will start a week. I think he'll be implemented in the seasons. They're going to put me on the cover of Madden 2021 after I beat you. TD. That's the one thing TD's really good at. And I love watching his live stream when he plays Madden because he's really good at crap talking. And I love it. It makes me die laughing. Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah, DD versus TD Bowl. We got to make like a big, like, da-da-da-da, like a big thing. Freaking TD. So let me just repeat what I talked about at the beginning of the video real quick. So camp dates have been released that are open to the public, which means these are camp dates that I'm assuming TD will go to a few of them. I'm assuming a bunch of you guys that live in Florida will go to these camp dates. So the rookies are going to be there the 21st, and the vets are going to be there the 24th of July. These are the camp dates that are open for you guys to go check them out. So the first camp date is July 25th. Chad, thank you so much for the $2 donation. What's up to you? So the 25th of July to the 28th of July is open for you guys to go. The July 30th to August 2nd, open for you guys to go. August 5th and August 6th, again, those are the dates. And then obviously the practice with the Bucks is the 13th and the 14th. I think that's up in Tampa though, because that's when we are playing the Buccaneers up in Tampa. Let me go back to the schedule. Is week 2 at Tampa. So I think that practice is going to be up in Tampa. And then August 3rd is the scrimmage in Hard Rock Stadium at 1 p.m. August 3rd. I'm pretty sure you guys can go to that. Now here is the little crux of the problem. They're only limiting 2,000 people per day. So if you guys want to go on the 25th, 26th, 27th, or 28th, or any of the other dates I already talked about, you got to get there early because once they hit 2,000, they're shutting the gate and you guys can't get in. So again, I live up in Jersey, so I'm unfortunate enough to not be able to go to these training camp dates, nor am I able to go to the scrimmage on August 3rd. But for you guys that are down in Miami or down in Florida, you guys are, those are the dates you guys can go to training camp and watch it. I know TD said he's going to try to make at least one or a few, so you guys can go hang out and potentially see TD down there. I don't know what days, he'll probably announce it when he does it. And if I'm blowing up your spot, TD, I apologize. But yeah, so those are the dates, and that's what this video is mostly about. Is we officially know the days that they're open to the public, that you guys can go and hang out, check it out, and get autographs from the players because they love to sign autographs, especially if you have a kid. If you have a kid, bring the kid, ask the kid to have the kid get the autograph, and then just if your kid doesn't give a crap about the Dolphins or anything, just bring your kid because they'll sign him the autograph for him, and then you just take it. Who's the dickhole that gave you a thumbs down? I get at least 2 to 4, maybe more, thumbs down the video. I don't know who does it. People do it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm fine with that. But hey, if people are giving me thumbs up, then you guys should give me thumbs. If people are giving me thumbs downs, you should be giving me thumbs ups to counteract it. So I just saw it went up by 1, so counteract it. What's up, Cloud Life? Thank you so much for the $2 donation, dude. If you have a question, be sure to ask it, and I will get to it. Moose, what's up, bro? Bring a kid. Yeah, exactly. Bring a kid. I'm back. That was some great stuff. I'm assuming that's your wife, Tommy? Aren't the Dolphins and Bucks doing a duo training camp? Yes, Ryan. That is August 13th and 14th in Tampa. So if you're in the Tampa area, get your ass over there. Just borrow a kid. Hey, kid, you want to see football? Come on. Let's go. Speaking of Tampa, you think Winston will lead the Bucks to the playoffs, or is this the end of him? I think this is his last shot. I like Bruce Arians, though. That's a good move by Tampa. Daniel, bye, Doug. Have a good night. Daniel, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Have a good night to yourself as well. Dolphins need to host and Bring Your Dog Day with poop bags. Why? People are going to be throwing shit on the field. The only reason I made 4 autographs, Victor. The thumbs down was from Adam Gase. Yeah, Mr. Sausage. He was not happy with what I had to say about him. I didn't see this, but I heard it at my friend Dakota's, and his mom confirmed it the next day. But we're on the PS3 playing Grand Theft Auto, and his parents were. Well, that must have been a very experiencing video game moment for you, huh? Righty then. What's your opinion on how they use Van Ginkel? Haven't heard much about him. You haven't heard much about Van Ginkel, Richard, and you haven't heard much about the offensive, defensive line or linebackers because they haven't played in pads yet. Once they're playing in pads, that's when we'll start hearing who's doing great, who's being able to shed blocks, who's being able to do all that stuff. You got it, Nabu. Boom. So we haven't heard much from Van Ginkel, and we haven't heard much of a pass rush either. And that's probably also why Fitzpatrick has been doing really well in OTs and minicamp, is because there's no pads on. So there's no, blocking, no block sheds. We're not hearing anything. So Van Ginkel's probably going to be, he's an outside linebacker, and he's probably going to be a rushing outside linebacker, also very good at dropping in coverage. Doug, you need to post a video every night. Dolphins talk really turns. I'm wondering if it's the same person is using 2 different accounts, or if this is really a married couple. Because that's hilarious. Todd, what games are you going to this year? I'm trying to go to the Eagles game the 1st of December. Then I'm going to go to the Jets and Giants right after that because they're both in New Jersey. You are probably right, but I think, just a gut feeling, but I think the Cowboys are going to be a down team this year. Again, I haven't predicted my schedule yet. I'm just looking at preseason right now, and like August 8th, it can't come any sooner. We got like 5 more weeks, and then we got Miami Dolphins football. I really can't. No, we're a real couple laughing at you turning red now. All right, cool. I know there's another married couple that is subscribed to me. They have like their name is the same. It's like something and something. They're subscribed to me. Doug, what free agents should the Finns focus on bringing in for 2020 next NFL season? That's a very great question, Cloud Life. Let's find out. Let's find out together. 2020 NFL free agents. Cloud Life is giving me some content to talk about. Victor, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I'm in your league now. Peace, homie. All right, Victor, check you later. I hope you make it. Okay, 2020 NFL free agents. Let's take a look. Quarterbacks. You got Russell Wilson. This is old. He signed a contract. When was this made? March of 21st. This is old. I gotta find newer stuff. All right, let's see. Then Russell Wilson just signed a ridiculous contract, so he's obviously not going to be a free agent. I need to find. Okay, here we go. Okay, NFL. Wow, that's a lot of quarterbacks. I like when they like rank them though. All right, maybe I'll just go off of that and we'll just ignore Russell Wilson. All right, don't look on ESPN. I never look on ESPN. ESPN sucks. Dude, this year's flying by for me. I can't believe it's almost July. It was just New Year's. I know. Kind of causes me to have anxiety attack, the fact of time and how it's always moving forward. And I'm weird. Don't bother. So Tom Brady apparently is a free agent in 2020. Phil Rivers, Drew Brees, which I think Drew Brees also signed a contract. What's up, Mike? Dak Prescott, he hasn't signed a new contract yet. Running backs, Melvin Gordon, Derrick Henry, Kenyon Drake, LaShawn McCoy, Lamar Miller. I honestly think Kenyon Drake probably will get franchise tagged because I honestly think he's going to have a really good season this year. Doug, do you check out Finsider on Sports SB Nation? Yeah, I do. And remember, after preseason, someone will fall to us. Wide receiver Michael Thomas, Tyreek Hill. That's a whole situation in itself. Amari Cooper, AJ Green, potential pickup for the Dolphins. AJ Green, I'd love to see AJ Green on the Miami Dolphins. Tight ends, Eric Ebron, Austin Hopper, Hunter Henry, Rob Gronkowski. He's not playing anymore. I doubt that though. I'm just scrolling through because I would like AJ Green. If you're asking me all seriousness, AJ Green. I would like for the Dolphins to go after AJ Green and get that stout receiver to help. I'll go to defense. We need that. So DeMarcus Lawrence was franchise tag. You got Frank Clark, Davion Clowney. I wouldn't. Vic Beasley. So there's not many on defensive line. Chris Jones, potentially defensive lineman. Yeah, there's not much. I would prefer to go younger. Bobby Wagner becomes a free agent next year. That's a possibility. Corners, Marcus Peters, Byron Jones, Xavier Howard. So this is old because Xavier Howard got extended. Charles Harris got extended. I don't know. I think it's just too early. Is Jalen Ramsey a free agent? No, he has a ridiculous contract. He would have to be traded for. I doubt they had X enough for him to get over 5 interceptions. He's that good, in my opinion. What are you saying? We grew up together, kindergarten sweethearts, both Dolphin fans, all our lives. I cheered for our little league, and Tommy played football. We were the King Dolphins. Oh, that's pretty cool. You think Xavier Howard will have more interceptions than the rest of the corners on the Dolphins, Alchemist, or on the Dolphins, or like in the NFL? If you could get Dak, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Phil Rivers, or Derek Carr, who would you go after and why? Not Drew Brees. That's hard. That's hard. Drew Brees doesn't have many years left. So next year, Drew Brees is probably going to retire. That's why he's a free agent. Philip Rivers, maybe. Russell Wilson. That's why I would. Any offensive linemen? Not really. Again, this is all fluid. Cheers for the live stream. Have a good one. All right, Fry. We're going from Australia, my dude. It's probably like super late or early there for you. I don't even know. Why wouldn't you pick up Jadeveon Clowney? Yeah, on the Dolphins. Yeah, I think Xavier Howard will have more interceptions than all the corners on the Dolphins. Jadeveon Clowney, I don't know. And he'll also be a lot of money. They're going to use our running backs differently each week. It's the Pats way. Yeah, I think they're going to just feed the hot hand. Zachary says Xavier Howard better lead the Dolphins in interceptions with his new contract. I think Xavier Howard could potentially lead the league in interceptions. What's good, Doug? Did you announce the training camp days yet? Julian, yes, I did, and I'll do it again for you right now. So camp starts on the 21st for the rookies, 24th for the vets, and then these are the days that are open to the public. So if you live, Julian, down in Florida, these are the days you can go to. July 25th to the 28th, July 30th to August 2nd, and August 5th and 6th, and then August 3rd, there is a scrimmage at the stadium at 1 o'clock, so you can go to that. And then again, they have the scrimmage in Tampa with the Bucs, the joint practice the 13th to the 14th of August. But there's also 2,000 people limit, so be sure to get there because once they hit 2,000, they're going to close the gate, and you can't make it in, so get there early. So there you go, Julian. Just get someone opposite Xavier Howard. I'm happy, right? I'm feeling good about Rowe. The more I'm thinking about it, more I'm watching, and more I'm hearing. I'm feeling good about Rowe. He has a good chance of leading in picks. Yeah. We're probably just going to stick him to the best wide receiver most of the time. Just fluid. They even said that. Where is Xavier Howard going to play? Brian Flores says it all depends on the game. Yes, sir. I'm up the street from the training facility like 30 minutes away. Well, those are the dates. I also retweeted it, Julian. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I retweeted it as soon as it came out. I honestly think it's no longer a surprise how good X is, and they will do their best not to throw his way, kind of like Charles Harris Jr. Todd, they did that a lot last year. You'll be surprised how many times they didn't throw to him, and they avoided him, and he still got 7 interceptions. That's why a lot of people are like, well, look at this. He didn't do much the year before. One was the injuries, and the other time they didn't throw it to him because he did really well. He needs to stick to safety. It's his strength. Actually, Deseret, his strength was in slot corner was his strength. But yeah, all right, guys. Hung out for about an hour and a half. I got a big video planned for you guys tomorrow. It's not a camp battle video. It's just a video that I wanted to talk about, something I wanted to put together for you guys, something I've been thinking about. I have a lot of ideas until training camp starts on July 21st, which is a little less than a month away. I'm very, very, very excited. But thank you guys all for hanging out. I was late today. I apologize for being late. I was like 20 minutes late. I'm sorry for that. But I had a blast hanging out with you guys. Alchemist, thank you so much for the $1 donation. I really appreciate it. Do you think Kalen Ballage will be our franchise running back for us like James White was for the Pats? I think Kenyon Drake will, but I think Ballage and Drake have similar attributes. Have a good night. You too, Todd. But yeah, I've got a video planned for you guys for tomorrow. I'm thinking about going live on Sunday. It won't be as long as this, and I will have some guests with me potentially. So I'm thinking about going live Sunday. Hopefully you guys can hang out. I will keep you guys updated if that does happen. Keep you guys updated if Sunday does happen in tomorrow's video. But other than that, thank you guys again for hanging out. Thank you guys so much for hanging. Get me 65 likes. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got a very great video for you guys, but like usual, stay classy. And fins up.